Alright guys, Dave from King's Consoles back with another video. This video is going to be a review of a brown leather couch. Oh, shiny leather couch. Great place to sleep if you ever fall out with your partner. Just bullshitting. I'm actually at my parents' house. I was raiding through the loft and I came across some gaming goodness. Sorry, loft or attic, whichever you're from or wherever you call it. I'm sure there'll be a debate on YouTube somewhere. I call it the loft. What I found at Loft. I found a Nintendo game catalogue. This is mine from back in the day, as you can tell, because like most children seem to do, they like to scribble their name on whatever they find, be it games, cartridges, magazines, you name it. Kids are idiots and they like to scrape on stuff. But yeah, I found this up the Loft. I had a little flick through the first couple of pages and I thought, shit, that'd be quite cool to share, because these things get thrown in the bin. Some of you guys might have something kicking about. If you have, make some videos. People love this shit. I do certainly, because it certainly reminds you of what good games were out and obviously what shit games are out. This is from 93-94. It's a little bit of rippage here, devalue it. But a great year for gaming. You've got Super Nintendo, your NES and your Game Boy. And some bright shit came up with the motivation. Innovate! Nintendo official seal of approval. This came from the official Nintendo magazine. Anyway, let's have a look around the back. There we go. Britain's biggest selling Nintendo magazine. Why would anything else? Anyway, let's see what's inside. That's more interesting. Now, I've only looked through some of this. There's your table of content if you want to see what's part of it. You can't even see it because it's not even focusing. I'm using an iPad and the focus on it is pretty pish. Asterix, a game I've never played. It's for the Game Boy and that was Super Nintendo and Game Boy. There's the boxes there. I'm trying to get close enough so it zooms. Apologies on the bad camera work. There we go, see it a bit better now. Yeah, not really got much experience, so can't really say much about it. Battletoads, action. I love Battletoads original. It must have been, this is I'm trying to promote the other games that came out. I have Battletoads Double Dragon, played it, loved it. Nice crossover, if ever there was one. Never played Battletoads Battle Maniacs. Forgot my teeth. I'm guessing it's in the same format as all other Battletoads games. Your typical 2.5D, like, I suppose it's 2D. Beat 'em up. And there's a Game Boy. Battletoads in Ragnarok's world. Seems the further I put it away, the better you see it. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Just gives you a little overview. Battletoads get 16-bit, blah 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 blah. Awesome games. This is what I like this book for. I saw this first when I opened it up. Prepare to do battle. Robocop vs Terminator. Oh, computer and video games. Only $1.95. I'm a bit worried for Robocop. In fact, I'm more worried for Terminator, because Robocop used to be able to do a big shit. So yeah, this is an awesome magazine back in the day. Gives you loads of free shit in it. Free giant Street Fighter poster, free Street Fighter stickers, free everything. That's why we got magazines back in the day, for free shit that we couldn't get online. Next we come to some Konami stuff. Some even reviews in here. Lethal Enforcers. There we go. Cybernator, which is a game I recently picked up. An NTSC card, 94%. Pretty good. Hunt for Red October. Another game I've not really played. Plonk. Somebody was on Smack when I went and came up with the name of that game. We're going to call it Plonk. That's Robocop. Nice big page. See what the favourites are in this book, eh? You get the fucking shitey, shady stuff. Street Fighter Turbo 2. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I should say. Yeah, nice big bit in there. Look at the reviews. 97, 96, 96. It's the fucking shit. It's like E-Honda action with his fists. I love the actual graphics in this book. Just graphics, artwork I should say. Entertainment for tomorrow. Entertainment for tomorrow. They thought it was that good, they put it upside down as well. Obviously people just finally figured out how to do some printing. There we go. You can read that yourself. just gives you a little bit idea about the Super Effects chip. Ta-da! With Starwing, not Star Fox, because us British people, or Scottish or English or Welsh or wherever you are in Europe, I think it was, decided it wasn't a fox, it was a Starwing. I'm talking shite, please excuse me. Some Game Boy action on this page. I'm going to have to film this again, I think. We'll see. Tom and Jerry. The Fidgets. Focus. That's not focusing. A little bit of TMNT Tournament Fighter. Poppin' Twinbee, 93%. So I do like the fact that they're giving your reviews. Sunset Riders, awesome game. At least you just guess it's Sunset Riders and I'm just telling you that. Could be anything. Some Hudson Soft. Some classic Super Bomberman, 93%. Super Turrican. Guy going batshit crazy. 93% as well. Also, Turrican itself's been on multiple consoles. And there's the reviews at the bottom. Oh, 88%, 89. Must do better. Sorry guys, if you want to see any of these articles, actually, I'll put some pictures up on my Facebook and Twitter of certain pages. I'm just going to start flicking through this because there's a lot of pages still to cover. I don't want this video going too long. You'll be bored already. Pang! You sit at the bottom of the screen and shoot shit in the air. Jackie Chan. Another game I've not actually played for the NES. Some screenshots there. Jackie Chan Action Kung Fu. Castle Quest. More Game Boy of goodness. Strangely enough, the pictures are this kind of yellowish. Very classic Game Boy. Don't know if that's the way to the pictures. We are back! And Zombies Ate My Neighbours, but it's just called Zombies in the UK. A classic game which I would love to replay again. Fortunately, I've not managed to pick up a copy just yet, but I loved this back in the day. Zool. Now, I never realised this came out for the Super Nintendo until I opened this magazine up. Also, it was an Amiga exclusive, which I actually do have Zool on my Amiga CD32. That's a Game Boy as well. Yoshi's Safari. If I believe correctly, this is the Super Scope. Actually, it says it right there. And you used to shoot Yoshi in the back of the head. That was the most fun part of the game. Subscribe to Nintendo Magazine. Pointless looking at that because it's a bit out of date. Actually, you should just send it in and see where it goes. See if they do actually like subscribe. Adventure Island. Another great Super Nintendo game. The only one I've actually played out of Adventure Islands, which I must say is the Super Adventure Island. And I've actually got the... I think it just comes on Adventure Island and the Game Boy. I've got the loose cart of that. But the rest, the NES games, never touched them. Never touched the... what's that one there? Adventure Island 2. I think it's trying to focus. Yeah, I never touched any of them. But the great platformers. Love it. Bubsy. Bubsy! Right, let's go into some more stuff. What was it? Harley's Humongous Genitals. I don't know. Never heard of that before. But maybe salivating some collectors out there going, "Ooh, I never heard of that. Let's see how much it's on eBay." It's high tech apparently. Don't know why. Dr. Franken 2 on his... don't know. Dr. Franken 2. Lawnmower Man. The game, actually I got 93%, Dr. Franken 2. These have to be among the best ever Game Boy graphics Games Master Magazine. Cool. And yeah, maybe that's for the Super Nintendo version. No idea. Lawnmower Man. Never played it. Never will. Don't think I will anyway. Now here's the shit. This is what I'm talking about. Darkwing Duck. Love this game. 91. Played it recently as well. I've got the Game Boy version as well. Not played that. But love the NES game. DuckTales 2. Oh yeah. One of the holy grails out there for some people. Never played it. Played the first one, got the original one. And Goof Troop. Don't know if it's any good. It's a Super Nintendo game. But if you played it, let me know. Felix the Cat. See, this is more like the graphics, photos I was talking about. Like yellowish. Felix the Cat. Cat with a hat with a bag that shit comes out of. Never played it before, but if you have, let me know if it's any good. BC Kid. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not Bonk? And just maybe couldn't use the same name? Yeah, I think it's Bonk. But it's BC Kid and the Game Boy, and there's some screenshots which you can't see because the camera's not focusing. But trust me, there are screenshots. Here we go, Nintendo consoles. Magic Mario, which is on the box for Super Nintendo, for the Super Mario All-Stars cartridge. Haha, I know that because I've got the box upstairs. That's in the loft. Yeah, Super Nintendo, just tells you the different types you can get. And there's Ryu, looking like he's a bit angry with somebody. Somebody just stole his lunch money. Hadouken! And I've actually got this up the loft as well, somewhere. The Scoremaster, the joystick, which does come quite handy for Street Fighter when you're rubbish like me. Super Scope, and this page. I'm just going to skip past this, I think, because this page is quite dark and it's quite hard to see. The Game Boy, NES, we know what they are. We've got them, we've played them. And Super Mario All-Stars. Now, one of the great ideas back in the day, redoing all the Mario classics in 16-bit graphics. Unfortunately, I don't know about the 25th anniversary one that came out for the Wii. It's like it's been done before, why re-release it? I suppose it's good for the kids, they get to play games. But would you update the graphics again? I think I like the graphics in Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo. Let me know what you think. Do you think they should have done for the Wii version of the anniversary, updated these graphics to maybe more new Super Mario Brothers? Maybe that's just too much work and Nintendo have to spend money on it. Who knows? But there's Bowser looking pissed off because it looks badly animated. Brrr. Kirby! Eating shit. Person who I think should be Weight Watchers' new attendee. That guy's got serious eating habits. Kirby's Dream Land. I just realised I don't have Kirby's Adventure. This is the game I keep on bloody getting outbid on eBay. But I got Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. 94%. Amazing games. We're getting there, guys. Stick with me, stick with me. Jurassic Park Dinosaurs on multiple consoles for the NES, Game Boy and Super Nintendo. Got this game, loved it as a kid, although I never beat it because I was fucking pish at it. I was not very good at Jurassic Park. Dennis the Menace. No, that's not Dennis the Menace. That's some blonde kid from a movie. Dennis the Menace is in the Beano. Not you. I know just a cartoon called Dennis, but not Dennis the Menace. Mr. Nuts. Try calling the character that nowadays. Eat some nuts. Might and Magic 2 and Tiny Toons. Quite appropriate to be on the same page for adventure. One's Tiny Toon Adventures and one's Might and Magic 2 Adventures by Elite. Utopia by Gremlin and Utopia. It's like the panel of the X Factor there. Zelda. One of the best pages I think in here. We have The Legend of Zelda, The Adventures of Link for the NES, Legends of Zelda Link's Awakening, and my favourite of them all, if it doesn't, please focus, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, which I can't wait for the sequel, well, kind of sequel coming out for the 3DS, and this artwork's great as well. Back in the day when I was a lad, see 95s, 93s and 94s. Love it. Oh, they must have both got 94. Lazy work. Young Merlin, a game I actually got a loan from one of my friends. Found the manual upstairs and must have returned the game. What a bastard I was. Kill Spot, drink 7-Up. Actually, I don't think this version actually had 7-Up in it, but yeah, he was a mascot. Some Muhammad Ali boxing, knock you the fuck out. World Championship Racing, goes fast. Striker, football, but one of the better football games in the SNES actually. F1 Pole Position, more racing games. James Bond's Crazy Sports. He's a fish, that's crazy enough. And Virtual Soccer. More football games. Kevin Keegan, dodgy hairdo. Getting sore arms holding this magazine up. Mario Paint. Much predatorness. Definitely, I was rubbish at this. I've got Mario Paint. That was absolutely terrible. I don't think I ever drew anything at all. I just fanned around with the music maker and the animation tool, which was crap too. But check out, if you're not already, I don't know what I'm telling you, I've not got many subscribers, but if you haven't seen Mike, Angry Vigor Name Nerd, Motherfucker Mike, he done some awesome shit on this. Definitely worth checking out a video. Megalomaniac, never really had much experience with it. Tetris 2, like Tetris 1, but sequel. And Twaddlers, is that? Not a game I've never heard of, but may have a look at some gameplay. This is going to cost me a lot of money. Games I've never heard of. Starwing, big, massive opening thing with Star Fox and ships and Super FX. Sell more stuff. Who to call? 0703, that's a bloody mobile number. Okay, who wants to cover the hotline? There's your chance to get cheats. Resident tipsters. Sean plays far too much Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You can't see that. Here. These fuckers must just play themselves. I read out. Sean, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Dylan, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Dad, Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Play another game for God's sake. Craig, Zelda 3. A Link to the Past, although I don't think it was officially called that. Super Mario All-Stars with Mike. Keith, Link to the Past. Ollie, Starwing. Jim, Nigel Mansell. You sad bastard. Go and play Zelda like the rest of them. And Prince of Persia. Opening hours 12 PM to 8 PM Monday. That doesn't matter. Anyway, that's that book. I've been on for 16 minutes. If you got to the end, you deserve a prize. And your prize will be... I'm going to go through this one next time. Catch us later. Peace out.